Welcome to my Nepal trekking video. This chapter covers the start of the Jiri to Lukla hike, our encounters with the locals and the long-awaited first view on Mount Everest. Welcome back guys, the second video here from Nepal. We are now on the way to Jiri. Left Kathmandu around an hour ago with this bus over here. They use these small mini buses. Crazy road. I think the bus is actually leaving. I have to hurry. So we made it to Jiri after 8.5 hours in the bus. It was actually more comfortable than I thought it would be. And we're gonna start hiking tomorrow finally. It's gonna be 7 days to Lukla, and from Lukla we're gonna do the 3 passes trek and some side treks. Of course, we're gonna go to Everest base camp, Darplon base camp, Pikey Peak base camp, a bunch of extra things we're gonna do. A nice rooftop terrace here. Probably one of the best views in town, in both directions. And yeah, I'm traveling with Bo. We've done a lot of trips together already. He's more of a quiet guy, so you won't see him too much in front of the camera. Hello Bo!
Hey.
You might wonder why we're not flying to Lukla, which is what most people actually do. You can take a direct flight from Kathmandu. And it's not because it's the most dangerous airport in the world, it's because we want to have enough time to acclimatize for the altitude. So now we're getting to 2,700 meter and the highest point today, and we're going to sleep around 2,400, and then every day will be a bit higher. If you go to Lukla, you will have a very steep uphill right from the get-go, and then you can get altitude sick pretty easily. And it's kind of nice to slowly make your way up there, and we're also following the footsteps of Sir Edmund Hillary. It's kind of cool. Yeah, they have a really funny horn here on their cars. Our bus yesterday had exactly the same sound. It's a good way to... It's a pretty good way to make yourself known around the next corner, because they like driving pretty fast here in the mountain roads. Alright, we got to the highest point now of the first hill. Now we're gonna go downhill, and then we're gonna have 1,000 meters altitude gain to the pass. And from there it's just a little bit downhill, and then we're gonna get to our second lodge already, our tea house. We're leaving Shivalala again. That's where the checkpoint is to check your permit. From here it's going to be 1,000 meters uphill. walked another 2 kilometers from our lunch break, which took quite a long time. It took them like 45 minutes to do the lunch because there's nobody going right now. Yeah, we're gonna sleep in one of these tea houses down here. It's a really beautiful area actually. And by the way, if you would like to support my travels here, I'm gonna link a video because I'm now a partner of YouTube. So I'm in the partner program and you can actually receive some benefits. I could become your personal trip planner, for instance, but all the details are in the video, top right corner now. Feel free to check it out. Yeah, we found our place to stay. I think this is also the only one open right now. Looks really nice. All the houses had blue roofs, by the way. I'm not sure why. If you know, let me know in the comments because I have no idea. Yeah, generally it's really cheap here. For this one we pay 300 rupees for the room, so it's €2.50. And that's for 2 people, so...
Yes, Maggie! Aha. Don't let's go. Yeah, Maggie!
Whoa, that was close. Oh! Game over.
No! My dog, come.
Ah, ducklings.
Yeah.
See. Here.
Yeah. This dog.
Duck.
Nepal house.
Thank you. Oh, good morning. Yeah, second day of hiking here. We're hiking towards Dakchu today, and yeah, just leaving the tea house. Ended up paying a little bit more there. I had a lot of extra fees in the end for hot water and electricity. So instead of 300, we paid 4,000 with the food. Walking for around 6 kilometers now, and we have the first nice view on the mountain that we have to climb. Around 1,600 meters altitude gain in one go. We've managed to do around 1,000 meters now, and we're just taking our first bigger break. Final push now. It's 1 p.m. Our goal, the ridge over there, Dakchu, that's actually the name of the village where we want to sleep. It's about an hour left here from now. It's just 1.5 kilometers, but a lot of altitude meters still. So yeah, we're getting there, and then we're gonna have half of a day to just relax and lay down. I'm looking forward to that. Found a place to stay now with an amazing view down on the side where we came from, and also on the other side we can see the first snow-capped mountains. I'm going to show that in a second. It's a Sonam guest house here, and even though we're much higher and more remote than the other place, they're only charging 200 here with electricity and the hot shower. Hey there! And the food is also much cheaper. I'm going to show you the room. So in total we will pay around 1,500 with the food. Instead of the 4,000 last night. The room is a bit smaller. This is the room here. Hello, Bo.
Hey.
a very small room, but we have 2 beds and very important mountain view. There you go, snow-capped peaks. Kid is crying the whole time. But now with the camera, it stopped crying. You like camera? We just spent an hour in the room and it's freaking cold here. Already now, that early. We're on 3,000 meters, so this is the highest point that we've slept on so far, obviously. It's only the second night on the trail. Or third night if you count the first one after taking the bus. Yeah, after dinner I'm coming back here to see if we have a nice sunset perhaps. Last update for the night, we just finished our dinner and the sun is actually trying to peek out a little bit. At least we can still see a little bit of the orange colors in the sky, which looks really cool in combination with the dark cloud. I will see you guys tomorrow again for our 3rd day of hiking here. And we're gonna try to go to Pikey Peak. From there we're supposed to have a good view on Mount Everest for the first time, so that's pretty exciting, seeing Everest with my own eyes. I'm gonna capture the sunset now and then I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. Yeah, day number 3 here on our hike. We're just passing Buddha Lodge at 3,300 meters. So we already gained 300 meters since our tea house. Left a bit later because the breakfast took like nearly an hour. So next morning I think we're gonna wake up, order breakfast and then pack instead of packing first. Because yeah, we lose a little bit of hiking time. And we can see the first snow-capped mountains in the background. There's one mountain in front of us which is around 4,500 meters blocking the view. Everest should be somewhere over there. So let's see. I'm really curious if you're gonna see him from the ridge or if we have to go up to Pikey Peak or halfway up maybe. Let's see. So we made it to the junction and that's the way to Pikey Peak here. Pikey is a little bit too far away, but we're planning to go up on a mountain that's around 3,700 meters and then come back to this spot and walk towards the pass over there. And I already see more and more mountains, so we want to have a little bit of a panoramic view on the 8,000 meter mountains. But yeah, we'll see how good the view is. We'll find out soon. You can nicely see the way to Pikey Peak, which is the right one here. Usually you climb up from the other side if you don't have too much time. We're gonna go to the top of this one now and hope that we have a nice view from there. That would only be a 3-kilometer round trip detour from our path. And yeah, let's see. It's our highest point as well then. heading back now. It was amazing to see both Everest and Makalu from far away. Really windy up here, and great acclimatization hike here, 3,700 meters. We're gonna sleep at around 1,000 meters below tonight in Junbesi. Group of monks, they are getting wood here from the forest to transport it into town. Really interesting technique to get it down. If you're doing this trek without a guide, you should really pay attention to the maps, because a lot of the paths are not on the map. The hiking path is supposed to go right next to the road, and we went down here, which led to a wrong place. Careful when you do this on your own, you're not getting lost. So we're back on the path. This is the road going up steep here on a U-turn, and just next to that U-turn is the path. Shouldn't be too long from here anymore. It's been a long day. It felt longer than it was actually, because it was the shortest of the 3 days. But now we made it to Junbesi, and right below us is a place, it's actually called the Sherpa Guide Lodge and Restaurant. Apparently they have Wi-Fi, let's see, because we haven't had Wi-Fi for 3 days, and I kind of need to do something with the Wi-Fi for my house, to pay my house, so hopefully it's working. Otherwise the next town will be even bigger tomorrow. Let's find a place to stay. We took the room. It's actually also only 200. It seems to be the standard price, and they have Wi-Fi, so I can take care of all my stuff and relax. Ooh, it's really cold up here. The big mountain that we saw on the way down is Numbur. It's around 7,000 meters high. Last spot with some sun on it now. Everything else in the valley is already in the shade, and yeah, soon it will all be dark. This is also going to be the end of my first video from the Jiri to Lukla trek. I'm going to split up in 2 videos, 3 days each, trying to not make them too long in the end. So thanks so much for watching for now. I hope you will give me some feedback in the comments and hit the like button if you liked it. Also check out my PCT series if you want to see some more hiking videos until next Sunday, when I'm going to come back here with day number 4 of the hike. We're getting closer to Everest. Yay. Good night. You made it to the end of the video. That's awesome. Thank you so much. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button as well. Leave me some feedback in the comments, and also make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet. A special shout out to my Patreon supporters as well. If you would like to find out how you can support me and receive monthly benefits, such as receiving postcards from me or me being your own personal trip planner, then check out the link below.